Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider, where America goes for funding for the last going over 2 decades, helping hundreds of thousands of people all over the country. Call or text Angelo Christian 832-431-6331. Your nation's premier lender, commercial, residential, a lot of stuff going on this week. It's been a crazy month. September, we're wrapping up 2022. It's been quite a roller coaster, just all over the place with the market, the economy. Hey, Joe, good evening. Thank you. Hey, Van, thank you so much for watching the channel. Got a lot of great stuff to talk about tonight. You've seen recently the Federal Reserve just raised the rates again. I don't know, at this point, where we're going, what we're doing, raising rates as high as they are. All we can do is come up with, very innovative, interesting loan programs to help people to get financing. Like we're offering 100% financing on conventional. So you can buy a house right now. The conventional loan limits are getting ready to go up to $715,000, and you can get 0 down 100% financing with us. Hey, Mr. Bigglesworth, thank you so much for watching the channel. So, you have to think about how to position yourself if you want to be a successful lender, to have, a lot of products at your disposal, especially in an inflationary market, dealing with rising rates, dealing with rising prices. Home prices are starting to come down a little bit. You've seen home prices, they've dropped in some markets 5 to 10%, which is good because it makes prices cheaper. Interest rates have risen, so they somewhat offset a little bit. But you have a lot of programs that are coming out right now, like the 2-1 buy down, like adjustable rate loans, like interest only. You have conventional 100% financing. Even we do construction loans up to $970,000 with only 5% down. So lenders are going to come out with ways on how to help people to still get financing, because it's not just interest rates that are rising, everything's going up. Rents are going up too. Rents have gone up over by 20% a year for the last 2 years. So everything's going to be rising. So the thing is that if you have, interesting loan programs like, down payment assistance FHA, down payment assistance conventional 0 down, ground up construction, no doc loans. We do commercial loans in Texas and Florida with 100% financing up to a $2 million purchase. So there's still plenty of opportunities out there, and there's still plenty of great properties. Today we funded a beautiful multi-family property in Fort Myers, commercial, private, no doc loan, 100% financing for the sponsors, beachfront property. Oh, thank you. We appreciate it, Ange, for watching the channel and the show. That's very nice of you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. So the thing that, with where we're at right now is, lending's always going to be here. Real estate's always going to be here. The markets are going to be here. We can't control the Federal Reserve. We can't control the economy. We have to be intelligent. We have to be able to position ourselves to, if we're going to be investors, we want to accumulate properties, we want to grow our portfolios. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. Okay, but if you have, strong products like first lien HELOC, commercial ground up construction, industrial ground up construction. You have, we can do jumbo loans, we can do no documentation loans, land loans, non-QM loans, loans for self-employed. Self-employed are still very busy right now. Truck drivers, entrepreneurs, business owners, they need loans too. And, they're not able to get, most of them are not able to get a loan through their bank because of the way that their business is structured and the amount of income that they claim on their taxes. So non-QM is a very good loan because, you're able to use your bank statements to qualify for the loan, right? Hey, Van, I'm hanging my license this week with Paul Saber. He's in the 50s country for a transaction fraud. Yeah, sure. Just reach out to us. Send us an email. We'd love to work with you, Van. Loans@officialangelochristian.com. Loans@officialangelochristian.com. If you want to partner up with us and send us loans, we'd love to work with you. We work with a lot of, real estate brokers, a lot of mortgage brokers, different people all over the country, developers, builders. So please reach out to us. We definitely love to work with you in any capacity that we can. to help your clients and yourself to get deals funded. So, but anyway, what I was saying, kind of with what's going on right now in the market, you don't want to get discouraged. You want to stay focused. Do the best that you can, and try to offer a large array of loan programs. Try to service your customers the best that you can. That's really all that you can do. You got to have niche products. You have to work your butt off, work around the clock, have great service, and do whatever it takes, to get those loans funded to help your clients out, because there's still plenty of opportunities out there. I'm seeing deals like all over the place that have a lot of equity. It's shifting a little bit. I mean, the last several years has been a seller's market, and you're seeing a shift to become a buyer's market now, right? So you're seeing seller concessions. You're seeing sellers drop prices. You're seeing that sellers are willing to do owner financing. They're willing to pay for the 2-1 buy now, whatever. So the opportunities are opening up. So it's not the end of the world just because interest rates go up. That creates other opportunities, and you have to have your mind open to that. And you can't be negative and think that it's not going to work out and that we're just going into recession, because that's not true. That's not 100% the truth about what's happening right now. So yes, rates are rising, but there's still a tremendous amount of opportunities. Now, are some people going to get priced out? Yeah, absolutely. But that's how it works. For the next 6 months or a year, as the Fed has to do what they have to do. Now, rates aren't going to stay this high forever. And I promise you, there'll be another refinance boom for sure. So interest rates will come down. What is interest rate right now? It depends, Pink Lady. They range all over the place. And they can go from 5 to 7%. The average is around 6%, plus or minus. So it just depends on the loan, the situation. Your licensed MLO. It depends if you get signed up as a broker or not. You'd have to if you're a licensed LO, then you can get signed up as a mortgage broker. But it depends on the transactions that you're doing. Like if you're doing commercial transactions, or residential, or there's a lot of different type of loan programs. Like a lot of commercial loans, they don't require a license. But if you're a licensed loan officer, then you'd have to get signed up and become an approved broker with that company, so that way you can get compensated for your loans. So there's a process you have to go through. Like if you're to get signed up with, whoever, it could be Quicken, could be MGIC, could be United Wholesale. You have to go through that approval process to get signed up with them, and then you're allowed to do that and originate loans through that channel. But you'd be an approved broker to submit loans through them, okay? And they have a process and a portal and things like that. It depends on the type of loans. Like commercial loans, private loans, they have different processes, different structures. So it all just depends on what you're doing. So good question though. So anyway, my thinking, as an agent, no, you won't be able to get a kickback as an agent, a real estate agent. No, I'm talking about as a mortgage broker. So no, as a real estate agent, that's a different, you can't get paid by the lender that I'm aware of. Maybe check, maybe some commercial loans, if you get it. Now, on commercial loans, if you get approved and get signed up with that company, you could probably do that on a commercial transaction. I could see that probably, but not on a residential transaction. So but just check and see, because every state has its own little nuances. I know in Texas it'd probably be okay, but I don't know. What state are you in, Van? Because the state that you're doing those in also depends. So, Florida? Yeah, I think Florida you should be okay for commercial loans, not residential though. So if you do residential in Florida, you'd have to do it as your mortgage broker license. So, you just got to check and see, because there's a lot of nuances, a lot of compliance, a lot of legal stuff. Just make sure you're following the right path on that. So, but anyway, like I said, for the rest of this year, I think you're going to see, real estate prices contract a little bit more. You might see rates rise a little bit higher, but you'll see it shift from a seller's market to buyer's market. Now, even with, interest rates rising, you still have a lot of opportunities. You have FHA down payment assistance, like in Florida. Florida has Florida First down payment assistance program. You can get up to $15,000 down payment assistance to buy a property. You can buy down the rate, but the lowest rates are still like, 5.5%, 6%. There's no more 4% rate right now. There's no more 4%. There's no more 5% rate, even with the buy down. It's a new market. Now, the thing is that, again, home prices have come down. So the house that was $300 is now $270. So the home price being cheaper kind of somewhat offsets the higher interest rates. So the house payment is going to be very similar. It's not going to be 100% correlation, but it'll be very similar, because when the home price retracts, interest rates go up, your payment's going to be very similar, because your loan amount will be less, but because the rate's higher, your payment will somewhat still be equally to when the rate was lower and the home price was higher. Because before, what was happening was you had a higher home price, $300,000 with a 4% rate. Now you have $260,000, $270,000 with 6% rate. So you got to understand everything that's happening. The other thing is that back then, sellers would never pay closing costs. Now you have sellers wanting to pay closing costs. So you got to just take it all into perspective. It's not just one-sided, doom and gloom, how the media is, painting it. Oh, we're in a recession, everything's bad. People aren't wanting to buy houses. Not true. People aren't wanting to do commercial deals. We're seeing a ton of different activity all over. We're seeing investors tap into their equity to do HELOCs, to get funding to buy rental properties. Realtors are wanting to buy rental properties. Realtors call us every day. Hey, Angelo, how many rental properties can I get? Is there a seasoning period before I can buy another property? So no, you can get as many properties as you want. You do commercial, you can do non-QM, you can do no doc. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, regardless of the profession that you're in. So just, don't give up, don't get frustrated. Look for the opportunities. There's always opportunities. I remember back in the recession, 2008, people were buying $200,000 homes for $90,000. And now those people are sitting real pretty because they waited. So there's always going to be things that come up. Don't look at the downside, look for the opportunities. If we can help with any type of funding, call or text us. We're open 7 days a week. Call or text 832-431-6331, or you can click on the link down below to get signed up to get pre-approved with us. We do all different types of funding programs, commercial, private loans, construction loans, land loans, HELOCs, jumbos, no doc, non-QM. We want to help you to get you the financing. We lend nationwide. We do all different types of programs. So really looking forward to helping you guys to scale your business, grow your portfolio, whatever we can do to get you the funding to help you to make it happen. That's why we're here. We have a lot of great content. We've done since I remember, we've have over 1,100 videos on our YouTube channel. I think there's over 8 million hours watched on our YouTube. We have 68,000 subscribers. You can look us up on Google, Angelo Christian Mortgage. We have about 470 reviews of the 4.7 rating. So we work really hard on it. The reason I'm bringing it up because I'm proud of it, because we care a lot about helping people, adding value, changing people's lives, making transitions, doing whatever we can to help people to expand and grow, and give them the capital to take their life to the next level. That's why we're here. So I hope all of you guys get great value out of the live shows, watching the YouTube videos. You can always check us out on Instagram too, on our official Angelo Christian, and then on our YouTube, Angelo Christian Mortgage. You can text us or call us at 832-431-6331. We're doing all different types of financing packages. We're not backing down. We've got some awesome programs. You're seeing that effective October 1st, the conventional loan limits are going up to $715,000. That's very encouraging, very exciting. And that's awesome, because people are going to be able, with us at least, be able to get 100% financing on those conventional. Van, what's a good way to put ease regarding high mortgage rates? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Van. So that's the whole point. I'm saying if you offer, conventional 100% financing, you offer FHA down payment assistance, FHA zero down, the doctor loan with zero down, construction loans with hardly any money, because home prices have come down. The higher rate is going to offset the lower price of the home. So it's not, and the other thing too is that, you have to understand that it's not just home prices that have gone down and rates that have gone up, rents have gone up too. Rents are not going down. So what is the alternative? At least you can buy a home or real estate and build equity and know your money's going to the right place, because the other option is just to rent, and that's a waste of money, and rents are going higher. So that's my argument to overcome that. That in the long run, you're going to be happy you bought that property if it's a great property, regardless if it was a higher rate. You'll always be able to refinance. Yeah, because rents are just going to go up. You can refinance when rates go back down. You just refinance. Your rents are going to go higher than the mortgage rates for sure. So you gotta put logic on it and sell it, because sell the truth about what's going on. Everything's going up. Gas is going up, food's going up, utilities going up, everything. So at least home prices are going down a little bit to help afford the higher rates. And that's what's supposed to happen. That's when you're in an inflationary period, rates go up to bring down the prices to help to offset. So that's how that works. Okay. So, hey, Jody, thank you for watching the show on the channel. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So, yeah, guys, you got to just take it in perspective. Don't lose sleep over it. Don't worry. Look for opportunities. Work hard. Push yourself the best that you can, and you'll be fine. We're going to get out of this. It'll be fine. We've been through many, ups and downs in the economy. This is just another short term one. I don't think this is going to be long-lived, maybe for another year or so. But you just deal with it the best that you can. So I hope that all you guys get good value out of the show and the channel. We work very hard to educate you and empower you. Got a lot of new great content coming out next week. So please stay tuned. Call or text us if we can help you with anything. We appreciate all of you guys watching the show and the channel. We'll be back next Thursday. Hey, Bruce, what's up, man? Good to hear you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, I know. See, Bruce is an active investor. See, Bruce keeps going. Bruce ain't letting the market stop him. I've known Bruce for many years, and he keeps getting deals. He keeps doing deals because he knows that you just got to keep stacking, that real estate. And that's really what it comes down to, is you want to keep growing your portfolio, doing what you can do, find opportunities. Now, I'm not saying go buy everything in sight, but be smart about what you're looking for. Good. Come on down to Houston, brother. We'll definitely take you out. Texas is a great spot to invest in too. Texas is really good. So come on down. Or come on down to Florida. Either if you want to meet us in Florida or in Texas, either one. Definitely looking forward to meet with you to help you. But Bruce has been on our channel. He's an active real estate investor, and he's continued to add to his portfolio. He keeps doing it. He's not going to let the market stop him, because that's not how he thinks. That's not his mindset. He's trying to grow. You looked into the CAP Center. What do you mean the CAP Center, Glenda? What's the CAP Center? You talk about a real estate, a commercial CAP Center, or what do you mean by that? I don't know. Text us or call us. We can talk to you about what the CAP Center. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but anyway, that's the message from us, guys. We love you. Thank you for watching the show and the channel. Stay strong. Keep it going. Don't back down. Look for deals. Hey, Angelo, before you go, I wanted to thank you again for doing what you do, and thank you so much. Oh, we appreciate you, Van, for watching the show and the channel, and anything that we can do for you. Half build homes. It depends on what, what your knowledge and skill set is and what you can do with those. Are you a developer? Are you a builder? You'd have to have definitely the means and the resources to go in there and finish those properties if that's what your intention to do is and sell them. If you're a developer or builder, I have some clients that are very large developers and they find distressed assets and they fix them up and they sell them, but they have a lot of money. They usually have a few $100 million set aside and they have very large lines of credit. So if you're gonna have a lot of backing if you're trying to, if you're just trying to do one project, yeah, you could do that too. You have to have a good strategy, a good plan of what you're trying to do, right? So, because banks are not going to just give you money to go and fix those unless you have experience, financials, liquidity, stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's a good idea. And if you don't have that experience, you can partner up in JV with somebody that can help you. So it just depends, right? But yeah, good question though. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the show and the channel. We'll see y'all next Thursday, 6 p.m. Talk with Angelo. Check out one last question. Oh, this is you like it? This is Robert Graham. If you Google Robert Graham, he's a designer for men's shirts. Robert Graham. He makes a lot of men's shirts. Yeah, Robert Graham. And I like these are it's a silk shirt. It's heavy material. I like it, and I'm a big fan. A lot of people know Robert Graham. A lot of guys like Robert Graham. I've always loved Robert Graham shirts. Not everything. Some of his stuff is very loud and crazy, but I like some of his stuff that he does. Really good job. So this is a Robert Graham shirt. So yeah. Thank you for the compliment, Van. So we appreciate you guys. We'll definitely be back next week. Keep your head up, stay strong, keep hunting for deals. If I can help anything, call or text us. We'll be here. Thank you so much. Take care and have a good night. Bye-bye.